Lee Sin up. And Broxo is one of the guys that had put a lot of solo queue games on the champion very well for a possible dive onto Bwipo.
All right, let's take a look. Level 3 for Bwipo. He's got flash available to him, and he needs to do this perfectly. The Spirit's Refuge comes down. That's a two-man knockup. The Bellows Breath is doing well. PK is down to 50 HP. He flashes away from Bwipo. Empties the first target. He flashes the wall. Caps comes chasing. First blood to Fnatic. PK's running for his life. Can he get the execute? That's the question.
Gonna try and run away here. There's no one collapsing at the moment, so the Shen should get away.
Discrepancy right now, and this is Caps gonna start immediately channeling as soon as they go in and they commit to it. That is the trigger for Bwipo. Get the double knockup, teleport starts coming through, Caps arrives, and they're able to pick up the first blood.
The stacking of the CC was so big. If I was Shen, I would have walked past the turret and then taunted back towards the minion line as Bwipo reacts to that one being fired up about it. Koala walking up here.
Well, let's find out if they can get the hook. That lands onto the shield. Hylissang gets pulled forward, and May loses life. He flashes away to stay alive. Here comes Bwipo. Candy's going to be the target of the duo as Broxer joins the fight. Boomerang Blade flies across, and Broxer kills secured. Now Koala's the target. He gets sent packing. In comes Empty. A four-man stack of Fnatic. They're diving the tower, looking for the third. Stitch now is the further follow-up. Caps needs to find a room prison. They've lost one in reply. Defensive flash. Caps and Broxer trying to run him down. Sonic Wave. If it finds the target, Broxer brings it home!
And Fnatic are dominating the whole game just like that, Trevor. Broxo with the stylish finish, but honestly, the whole beginning.
It's not a literary classic, but it's a tale of two teleports. The mid lane being the big move because it started off with a nice slick play from GRX.
They definitely did. Acer Predator replay right here starts with Koa flashing in. He landed the play. They get plenty of damage here down onto Hylissang, but he flashes out, and that just closed the door with Bwipo's teleport. Comes in full health, plenty of mana, and they start to rack up the kill.
The creeping dread of that teleport channel was, I'm sure, there for all three members of GRX who were present. Caps got the blue buff, if you're wondering, from that kill in the top lane, still wears it here. They may take one casualty on the dive, but Broxer cool under pressure. Kasa had his sniper cues on earlier this week, so does Broxer.
Yeah, Stitch tried to dodge it right there, running straight up, but unable to escape. And we
all three laners, carry laners here, need mana to push. It actually is really important for Sivir Rise and the Ornn and topside. Brox is back, remember that ultimate?
He is indeed. There's a fissure in the ground and such an easy kill. The first one's picked up by Reckless. Hylissang will donate his life, and it's Koala that picks it up. While that fight is going on, there's a duel in the top lane. Bwipo's being run down. He's got
risky plays. They're so far ahead. It's more about the threat, but here's the bar.
All right, Broxer gets the Dragon's Rage. Koala's the target. He gets knocked up by the Ornn Horn. Here comes Reckless. His ultimate's already used, and Empty's killed Hilly. Fnatic are somewhat split. It's a fight on multiple fronts. Candy gets a good taunt. Caps is running for his life. Flash may be needed, not just yet. Now Bwipo, he's gonna flash the wall. Fnatic, that was terrible. GRX are running circles around Fnatic. Bwipo gets chunked up by the Winds of War, running backwards. Fnatic may consider a turn.
And speaking of push, we see the Rift Herald started around 50% HP.
All right, Reckless and Hylissang, they're going to jump in on this one. Empty decides to go forward, puts down the baby cage. In comes Candy. Everybody's stacked up in a 5v5. Death Sentence connects for Koala. There's the chase forward for PK. Empty's running for his life. GRX realize they can't win this fight. They back away.
Of the game against 100 Thieves. Bwipo walked topside looking for engage, but that's just a solo kill.
Now you see him, now you don't. Broxo moves in with the Lee Sin and finishes off the enemy jungler. There is no smite here for a smite steal. They have overwhelming odds, and they started it up.
All right, so PK's going to interrupt Bwipo. There's a four-man Fnatic onto Baron. Take a look at Candy coming in from the river. This is going to be a 4-on-3 for now. Baron's down to 4,000. Death Sentence doesn't find a target. Caps in the back of the pit. This will be a smite fight, but only for Fnatic. Secured by Broxer. Now GRX trying to do something on the reply. Koala takes down Hilly. Keep your eyes on Reckless and Cap. They take the round wall. They're going to follow Stitch. Broxer's looking for Koala, and this should be a wipe. Stitch gets obliterated with 2 spells, and Fnatic get Baron.
He's able to manufacture this pick all himself.
That's 1,100 health on empty. That's zero.
He just saw him barely on that ward walking, hits the Sonic Wave. As we said, plenty of damage to back it up. And here, Gallia Ultimate is used to try and cover most of the pit. But you see 3 members of Fnatic actually hugged that back wall, didn't get hit with the knock-up, and as Stitch even was able to use his ult to get in for the 1 kill, he wasn't able to get away. Caps uses the Realm Warp. And you know Proxa's having fun. This is the dream of junglers in a professional game. To be able to have the majority of the kills on your team as a jungler is so rare.
Well, Fnatic looking to break the base now. There were 7 people in the pit, but only 1 smite. So definitely not the Baron issues they were yesterday. There's the Sivir.
Well, let's see. How did GRX handle this? It's such an insurmountable task. Fall of the Forge God is thrown down by Whippo. The secondary cost is interrupted. Inhibitor turret falls. Glacial Fissure comes down as the boomerang blades and the ricochets and the overloads are rat-a-tat-tatting, making GRX go splat. The inhibitor falls. The kills are coming in. And the massive minion wave is pouring onto the Nexus. Fnatic bounced back from their defeat yesterday with the substitute with the minions to kill Stitch. Fnatic finish in style, taking down GRX. Busan goes mad.